copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so what you're going to see in this one is a group of children being detained by a group of officers. You'll see somebody come up and find out what's happening and basically stop the false imprisonment of the children by the police officers. But we'll get straight into it and we'll break it down as we go along.
The lads have turned up, and I think someone's a bit worried that you're going to get angry.
No.
She doesn't want to go.
I just want to make sure everyone's protected.
This is what I've been doing. I've made sure, don't you bother. The Albanian turned up. I had to tell him I'm really mad because of police everywhere.
Well, you're not knowing that.
No, he's literally just rung me to say
We'll go
you're
meet him
here.
then.
I can't bring the police everywhere.
What have you not been doing? What have you not been doing?
Ruby's dying for a week.
I'm going to wee myself.
They all being detained, are they?
Yeah. At the moment, we're just...
Under what section?
Sorry, what?
Under what section they're being detained? Section what a pace is ready to
Because
detain
we've
them.
got an investigation going on.
So I do like this guy straight away. Is come up. Well, he's being called to come up and try and sort this out, obviously, by one of the kids in the group. And it's come up straight to the officer, which is stood with all the police, with all the kids, and asked them directly, are they being detained? What section? Simple as that.
What, with all the children?
Regarding...
So you're falsely
at the
detaining
moment,
these? You're
no,
falsely detaining them then?
There's been an allegation...
Against who?
Against this whole group.
No, I heard different. It went against one person, so you're falsely detaining these.
Against the whole group.
Right?
That they've been involved in a criminal damage.
Right, so what criminal damage has been? Is there any evidence?
The criminal damage has been to the drain pipe over there.
Right, and is it broken?
My colleague has then been...
Is it broken?
My colleague has been reviewing the CCTV.
Okay.
And we're
I am
just
filming
awaiting
for my
the
safety
outcome.
on yours,
No,
by
that's
the
fine.
way.
I'm recording as well.
Okay,
so
no
that's
problem.
fine.
So this guy is getting straight to the point. I do like this. What they've done? Is there any evidence? If not, then you shouldn't be detaining him. It's as simple as that. I do like always a straight shooter, not beating around the bush, straight to the point.
Just wait, let you know. Your name and badge number, please.
Yeah, it's just there.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
I know it takes all these police officers for how many children? And you think they're going to do what when you turn up?
You what, sorry?
You think they're going to do what when you turn up? Kick you all in or something? You're that worried? Officer safety and all that, is it? You're going to come in that many numbers?
Well, two of them are the community support workers.
Oh, they ain't nobody's then.
And they, but
They're
they know
just-
these children, and they've come along because they're
Right.
familiar with the children.
So then-
and I've been assured.
And the same thing is, these children are constantly harassed.
Okay, then. So this is a bit I'm not going to agree with him. If the police get called for a high number of people, why wouldn't they turn up with a high number of officers? Fair enough. This constable here has clarified that 2 of them are PCSOs on the local area, which know these kids. I don't like the sound of that because, yeah. So that gets rid of 2 of the numbers. Secondly, yeah, like I said, they should come in numbers when it's a numbers game, basically, to control a crowd, just in case there is severe criminal damage. I think numbers is sufficient, but in this case, it just looks like it's kids being kids. It doesn't seem like there's any damage. Otherwise, there would have already been arrests made. That's just my opinion, by the way.
I've been assured that they've got a good relationship.
Yeah, they are.
So,
In all fairness, this lady...
No, I'm asking questions.
Yeah, she's been lovely.
I'm asking questions.
that's fine.
Just go with it. Have your name and badge numbers, please. I'm recording this for my and your safety. And they will be detained under what section, please?
Well, at the moment,
no one's been detained, sir.
So they can...
Okay, then. So it looks like these constables don't even speak among themselves. You got the female one here, which is saying they are being detained. It's just gone over to the other 2, asked them to identify. One of them's identified straight away. The investigating one, by the looks of it, has said nobody is being detained. So are they being detained or aren't they being detained? Is a simple question.
Ready to go then, are they?
can you give us a second? Because we're just talking. You just
Hang on a
interrupted
minute,
us.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay,
You're the
we
police
were
officer.
talking about this and
I'm
what we're
asking
going
the
to
badge
do.
number, please.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Right.
As soon as I'm free from speaking with my colleagues,
Oh,
you're
has he
more
got
than
the
welcome to
camera?
have it.
So what? They're all free to go then, are they?
Theoretically.
Thank you very much. Go on.
So this PC here was a bit arrogant. He did answer the question straight away, but he wanted clarification if there was detained or not, which in this situation you should always ask if you are being detained, because if you're not being detained, you are free to leave. It's as simple as that. That's what this guy was trying to establish, if these kids was detained or are they free to leave. Is established they're free to leave. That's the end of this interaction.
Kids, let's go. You're all free to go. You're not being detained. They can't detain them under any section. You're free to go. Tell our dispersed. Thank you very much. Come on, kids.
Okay, so what do I think of this interaction? I think this guy who turned up did an absolutely brilliant job to establish if they were being detained or not. Found out they wasn't being detained and let them all go. Secondly, I think the female PC should have. I think all of these PCs, these constables, should have talked amongst themselves and established if they're being detained or not. Because you had one saying they're being detained and one saying they're not being detained. The one that said they wasn't being detained was a little bit rude, but he is there to do his job and he wants to get his job done. But in my eyes, I think establishing the fact that if they're being detained or not is more important than them discussing between themselves. But this is just my opinions. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.